Hey, good morning. It's about 5:30ish, a little after 5:30. It is May the 4th, so May the 4th be with you. I am on indoor right now. But no, seriously, just got back to the trail. I'm gonna try to make this quick and sweet because I am walking pretty early and I already have passed a couple tents, so I don't want to wake people up. Yesterday I took a 0 down in Asheville. Day before that was 11.2 miles from the shelter to Sam's Gap. So this morning when I started out again, I started back at Sam's Gap. Hitchhiked, so going back to Thursday. Got up, had breakfast with no plans. She took off. I just kind of laid around, talked to some people. Wasn't in a huge rush because I knew I only had to go a little over 11, which is crazy to say because I was watching back those first few days of being on the trail and I was miserable after 8 miles. But anyways, I thought, oh, it's only 11 miles. This will be a piece of cake. It's like a half day, or it's not a 0, it's a Nero. It's not a Nero. It sure wasn't. It was tough. Lot of straight up, just very tough on the calf muscles, tough on the Achilles that was still a little tender. So it took me, I think I didn't leave camp probably till 9 or maybe even a little after 9, despite being up early. And it took me till 2ish. So not terrible time, but definitely not just go get it done and get out of there. But I met a guy who was just finishing a day hike. He was like telling me about what he's doing. It's like geocaching on top of the mountain, and then you got a radio, like a couple people. It's some hiking hobby thing I'd never heard of. Sounded pretty cool. Anyways, asked him if he was heading to Asheville. He said, yeah, he was staying south of there. And so he drove me all the way down into town, like 30 minutes. We just had some nice conversation. Learned about his family in the area and his wife and his plans. And he does a lot of mountain biking, getting close to retirement. So nice gentleman. I appreciate the ride. Went to Tupelo Honey in downtown Asheville. Got the fried green taters with shrimp, or not shrimp, excuse me, with grits. Thinking shrimp and grits, but I am a vegetarian. I did not have shrimp. With grits, pimento cheese grits. It was excellent. The beer was good, but it was $10 for a 10-ounce beer. Kind of crazy. So I just kind of sat there for a nice long late lunch, early dinner. Waited on an old friend to pick me up after she got out of work with her kids. And I spent the night with her family and all day yesterday and got resupplied and did the whole 9. So, and then she was heading out this early this morning because she's a patriot and had some duties to do this weekend. So she's on her way out of town to do that and drop me off nice and early on the trail. So I'm back out here, back on the grind. But anyways, to get into the recap, again, a lot of elevation. You can pull the numbers if you want on Flint Mountain to Sam's Gap. The start of that day was not too bad. But then once the up began after Devil's Fork, it was a tough one. I want to say it was in the 12 to 1500 range with not a long distance, and then you get over that, and then you're back up. You go down a little bit, then you go back up another 600 or so, and then the rest of the day wasn't too bad after that. I moved at a pretty good pace. Did stop at just outside of a shelter just to take like a 30-minute cat nap, but nothing too crazy happened. Other than sweating a lot, and it was supposed to be super rainy up here yesterday, so another reason for taking a 0 besides the resupply and visiting with old friends. I did not mention to them that I was a vegetarian before going to their house, and apparently her husband had made us a nice big juicy ham. So I apologize for not giving you guys advance warning on that. But the sides were great. Thank you. The biscuit and the asparagus and the rice was very nice. My bad, guys. But you have a beautiful family. You have a beautiful home. Hope you're enjoying it here in Asheville, and can't wait to see you guys and your wonderful kids again. So I had a wonderful time. Thanks for having me. I really appreciate it. And if you're ever down my way, let me know, and I'll return the favor for sure. So the plan for today, I'm about 24 miles from Irwin as we speak. Don't think I'll make it all the way, even with getting up at the crack of dawn. I have a feeling at some point I will be pulling over and taking a nap. But it's a pressing up in the morning up to the Bald. So I've got about 4.5, 5 miles in front of me to gain, about 1,800 feet of elevation. So gonna be a bit of a test on the calves after not doing much of anything yesterday, just hanging around. So all right, like I said, short and sweet. Have a good day, and let's hope the rain stays away again.